melhores vezes. Não vou querer te mostrar pessoalmente. Você não tem noção como isso aqui é feio, mãe. Mas olha uma visão por cima. Aqui, ó. Ele comprar um colchão novo. Não, aí ele nem vai comprar um colchão novo. Ele vai ficar com o que ele tá. A gente já comprou 2 e ele estragou. Dei 5 chineladas.
Quem se explica, boys? Hi, Catiano. Yesterday would be a normal Monday, November 12th, if it was not for one minor issue.
The universe of Marvel Comics. Stan Lee has died at the age of 95.
He dreamed up heroes like Spider-Man, the Hulk, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Iron Man, giving them superpowers but also some humanity along the way. The BBC's Lisa Mazimba has more.
The creator of this guy here, Mr. Stan Lee, has passed away. And what lesson do we learn, guys, from that? Because Stan Lee surely had a lot of issues, surely had a lot of troubles. I don't know if you guys know, he had problems with some members of his family trying to take his money and use his name after he had his wife passing away after 70 years marriage. And not only he was the creator of some great lines like, with great power comes great responsibility. And I take this lesson for myself in life, right? I always think about the responsibility that I have with the people that depends on me, mainly my son, mainly the people that are close to me, right? And you guys watching this video right now. I discovered because I was checking the social media and I saw the Omelete TV was live with Stan Lee and the dates, 1922, 2018. I said, oh man. And I saw in the social medias, in the Clarim Diário, one of the WhatsApp groups with my family that I have, people were commenting. And strangely, I didn't feel sad. I felt this feeling of, I felt complete, like if I watched a very good movie and the movie was over. And I felt like, whoa, this man lived the life that many people if could choose would pick that life to be living, right? Surely he had his issues, surely he had promised to not smile, but every time you see Stan Lee, he has a smile on his face. He has this, this is a person that you want to be together. And remember the movie The Life of Pi? Something very bad happened to the boy, but he had this fantasy world that he created for himself and he lived that. So Stan Lee lived in a time where racism and all the problems we have nowadays was okay, was already common. And he created himself, the X-Men, to take that reality to the reality that we would be living now. So he lived in this fantasy world, and I believe this is one of the reasons that he got married for so long, 70 years. And Catiano, what lesson I want you to take from this? I'm talking to the Catiano from the future. You guys can you guys can leave now. Let me talk to Catiano from the future. The best message in honor, because there were a bunch of honor for Stan Lee. The best one was from Jovem Nerd in his Instagram. The picture that he took with him when he came to Brazil with this message here. Obrigado, Stan Lee, por compartilhar conosco o seu mundo. A partir de hoje, você torna-se imortal em nossos corações. Excelsior. If you guys know, but this word Excelsior, even though resembles the word excellent or something like this word doesn't exist. He created to be his brand, to be his own. And
Excelsior!
And as you can see here in Aleph's room, Marvel is everywhere. Marvel is everywhere in everybody's house nowadays, right? I have one of the collections that I bought with my brother, very old one. This one over here that has Stan Lee and Steve Ditko and John Romita Jr.'s first Spider-Man story ever made. Wow, it's really awesome. Me and my brother had this, I don't know, like a furniture that we used to leave in the house to put the drawing things from my brother. My brother used to draw, like Aleph now is becoming to draw. Coincidentally, Aleph had a drawing from Stan Lee 1 week before. Aleph did this drawing from the man. We put all the names of the creators in there, John Romita, John Siegel, and Stan Lee, and many others. And Stan Lee's name wasn't there, I remember that. So the lesson that we must take into account is not only that with great power comes great responsibility. What I want you to remember, Cacciano, is that when you saw the post from Jovem Nerd, what clicked in your head is that imagine, what if he didn't share his world with us? What if he quit, he kept working in his older job? No, he would make money as anybody else, but if he hadn't shared his view that superheroes could be closer to us than the superheroes he had in the moment, because Superman was an alien and all the other superheroes, they were far beyond us. And he said, no, I will make superheroes that live in New York, that have to pay his bills. If he hadn't shared these views, the world as we know it would be a lot different now. Imagine how many people dependent on him. From the writers, from the people drawing the cartoons, from people selling the comic books, from the people working in the book stand, from the people after creating TV shows, from the people after creating movies, from the movies having people working in the shoppings, in the cinemas, from people selling the t-shirts, from the camelos selling Lego and toys from his creation, from people having birthday parties with Avengers theme, and the people doing cakes, and the people. Imagine, and the list goes on and on and on. Imagine how many people depended on him. So Cacciano, I know this will be I will give you a little problem to solve in the future, but you have great ideas for Popcorn, your English school, for your students, for movies. You have TV shows. You and your brother create many great things that never came out. So I believe it's your responsibility, you Cacciano and you watching me guys, to make your ideas, your dreams come true. Because not making them come true doesn't only affect your life, affect everybody's life. Many people depend on your dream, in your creation, depends on the things that is inside your head. Imagine if Stan Lee had all his ideas and he only kept them over here. Many people today would be doing other things, and because he shared his life with us, we could live this together. So Cacciano and you guys understanding this message right now, if you have a dream, if you have something to share, if you have something that is right here, don't let only over here. Put them out, put in the paper. Cacciano, I know you will not watch these videos in next year. You will watch these videos, you will make one Maratona Cacciano in the end of this year, and next year you will not gonna watch those videos. You're not gonna watch, in fact, none of the movies you have watched along this year. You'll talk about this in the next video. But it's your responsibility in 2020 to make all your dreams come true. So 2019 is the year to plan, to have more creations, to put them in the paper, to plan. And 2020 is gonna be the second best year of your life. 2018 was definitely your best year of your life, because in 2018 you will have lived all your life. But in 2020 it's gonna be awesome, because you will share your world with everybody else around you. Everything that is right here will be for everybody to share. And that's the lesson we have to learn, guys. If you have a dream, if you have something in your mind, put in practice, put them out, do what you like. When you see Stan Lee, you could see definitely he was doing something he liked, something he enjoyed, something that moved his heart. He was a 95-year-old man that would have his birthday now in 1996, in December now it would be his birthday, but when you see him, you always could see his desire, his dream. You could see that he was doing something that he truly enjoyed, that he truly wanted. You could see his smile. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you for sharing this with us. Thank you for having this. And for sharing your dreams and ideas with everybody to inspire. I think you inspire many generations, and you inspire me now to do and follow against my dreams too. And you inspire many young people, including my son and the people that will yet to come. You inspire them all over. I truly hope that never a person would forget this name. Thank you so much.
To me, it is such fun creating characters, writing stories. It's an exciting life, and when you do something that you know the fans seem to enjoy, that gives you such satisfaction, you don't want to stop. Being interested in what you're doing. I know my father, the poor guy, it was during the Depression, and he was out of work most of the time. So his life was shorter, and it was because there was nothing really that he was doing that could interest him. But I think if you do what really excites you, it just keeps you going as long as possible. Believe it or not, I almost never have been stuck on anything. Writing comes very easily to me. Everything else in the world is tough, but writing, I don't have any problem with that. I can't write fast enough to keep up with the things I want to say. I think whatever you do, you should do what you most want to do and what you're best at. Too many people don't really do what their heart's desire is, but they try to do something else because they think, well, it'll be easy to get a job or to make money. And if that happens, then when you're doing it, you feel like you're working. But if you do what you really want to do, you feel like you're playing. It's easier for you to do. I know I wanted to be a musician when I was young, but I had no talent for it. If I had wasted time trying to be a musician, I'd have either been a failure or I'd have been just an ordinary musician. But I love writing also, and it came easier to me. So I figured I'd stay with that. I think you have to do what you do best and what you enjoy. And I began to realize that entertainment is very important in people's lives. Most people, almost everybody, have lives that have problems and troubles and things to worry about. And if you can entertain somebody, take his or her mind off the things that would normally be bothering them, that's a good thing to do. Mostly I've just enjoyed everything I've been doing, and I think my professional life has been a source of much pleasure for me.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.